All right, good evening. So this is coach of the Fear Prospect. What's their name, coach?
Coach Richard Core is the name.
So Richard Kaur is the head coach of Fear Prospect High School. Now, this afternoon I've seen you playing a practice match against the Stewarton team. But what are your views, first of all, on the game?
Well, the game, even though we came out on the losing end score wise, there are some things in the game that we were okay with based on the targets that we set ourselves for the game. So we hit those targets. The boys are very competitive and boys want to be on the winning side when it comes to the score. But as far as we as coaches are concerned, we set targets for each game. This is our second game for the day. And we set targets for both games, and I think we have hit the targets that we've set, for the game, not
Okay.
counting the results of the game. So we're not too displeased with the game. It highlights a lot of things that we still need to work on,
Mhm.
and we will, continue to work on those as we prepare for the season. But we are not too displeased with the results, with the outcome of the game, based
Okay,
on what we
very
did.
good. Coach, it seems like you have a very young team. I see some very small body, I must say. Looking young in the faces as well. What's the average age of your team?
Well, a lot of those boys that you see came on in the last, they're 13, 14-year-old boys. Um, and there's a mix. We have a couple of 18-year-old boys, about three of the boys are 18. We have, I think, two 17-year-olds, but it's mostly 16, 15, 14, and 13-year-old boys. So, yeah, it's not incorrect to say we have a young team.
Yeah, that's good. In your zone, over the years, I think you're in the zone with St. Mary High or St. Mary
No,
Technical.
we're in the
What are the
zone.
teams in your zone?
The teams in our zone this year are Anatomy High School, Titchfield High School, Port Antonio High School,
Okay,
Apple Grove High School, and ourselves.
okay, very good. How do you see your team in this zone? You think you can be able to make it through to the second round?
Well, that is our basic target. To be fair, I haven't seen the other teams in the zone as of yet. Saw a couple of games from the teams in the zone last year. I must say this is my first brush with this team, first coaching stint in Jamaica. To be fair, but I watched a couple of the games last year in that zone because I am from Port Antonio originally,
Okay,
and as a football enthusiast, I watched the games. I saw this team play two games last year. I saw all the other teams in the zone play last year. I don't know what progress the rest of the teams have made.
okay,
I know the progress this team has made, from seeing them last year and the month now that I've been with them, and that still remains our basic target is to progress beyond the group stages.
okay, very good. So then we can safely say we should look for your prospect great things for this season.
Great things is a stretch, but we strive for greatness, so it's not beyond the realm of possibility that we will do great things. But we want to be modest and just hit our targets, game by game, sessions by sessions, and we'll see where it takes us in the end.
Coach, finally, do you have any player, probably experience or upcoming player that you believe will be able to lead this team to greatness this year?
Well, we do have a few players who, are a little bit more experienced. We have Rasai Campbell, we have, Michael Powell, Jarice Arthurs, among a few. We have a few young players as well, like, Bill Dina, Lenworth Campbell. These are young 13, 14-year-old boys for the future. Omarion McIntyre. These are boys for the future who will, be doing some great things in the future. But as far as this year is concerned, we do have a couple of senior players who have the ability, have the technical skills and the engine, to drive this team on. But again, we just want to be modest and try to hit our basic targets, which is progressing beyond the um, the first round.
Coach, I said finally, but I can't leave this one out because, I heard you call your assistant coach, which is a female.
Right.
I don't want to say much more. I don't know if you want to say it. What's the impact of it? And like very few teams will find a female being a part of the coaching staff, much more the assistant coach.
Well, we do have another assistant coach, Mr. Kirkpatrick Asbury, who's a former teammate of mine. While we were at Titchfield, um, and as you rightly point out, I also have my assistant, who's also my wife of 16 years. We've done a lot together, not just in terms of coaching, but administration as well. We owned our own football club um, in New Jersey, and she, is a competent and able referee. licensed referee, licensed coach, and a great administrator. So she's of tremendous and immeasurable help.
We're in
So
New Jersey.
well, we were based in West Orange, New Jersey.
Okay. Well, I only know Patterson.
It's not too far away. Not too far away.
Yeah, man. And,
Yeah.
and coach, congratulations on having your wife. It's a step in the right direction. I wouldn't mind I could really have that going for me as well. I'm not really jealous, but good going and all the best for your team for the new school year. Hope to see you again
Appreciate it.
in
Thank
the
you. And
competition.
you definitely will.
Yeah, man. Much respect. All
All
right.
right. Thank you.